So it's 9 December, and I just got off the phone with Prepaid Legal, just trying to convince them that they really should give me a statement, indicating that, Dan Smith, Faulkner, Wagner, and Judd, to indicate that he did not try to kill me, conspire to kill me, right? And they're like, well, he doesn't have to do that, it's at his discretion. And I'm like, well, I think we'd all like to know we're safe in this world. I mean, everybody's in pussy mode, running around thinking that somebody's going to bomb them, the next with terrorist activity. We're all running. Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I need to assure my safety by spending billions, if not trillions, of dollars in whatever war is going on to assure that I'm safe. And everybody's in pussy mode. And so I'm like, I'd like to know I'm safe, And they're like, well, we don't have to help you out, You can sue us if you want. You can take us to court. So I'm like, so again, it's going to cost you literally thousands of dollars to defend in a court case, and all you have to do is take 2 minutes out of your day in order to sign a statement. And they're like, yep, sorry, we can't. That's just the way we're going to do it. It's just the way we operate. That's what I'm finding is that in over a dozen defendants that I've asked, have they not tried to kill me? Not one of them has came back and said that it's not true. We did not try to kill you, Chris. So maybe check out the George Bush link. Check out that link. Something happened there in the courtroom. I'm not sure. Anyways, but that's my fun day with Prepaid Legal. I wonder if they know. I wonder if I assume. I wonder if they know any lawyers there. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that the reason why they don't sign these statements is that it's because it's a lie. Look on TruthUnderOath.com. Look under the study details. There's a video there explaining the uncomfortableness, or that I can't do it. Whenever these words come up for a written statement under oath, and they say I feel uncomfortable doing it or I can't do it, it means that it's going to be a lie. In other words, they can't sign a statement saying that they didn't try to kill me because it's going to be a lie. It is a lie. That's why it can't be signed, and that's why they don't feel like signing it. Of course, they make some statement, well, we don't have to. We don't have to. Well, yes, you don't have to do anything in this world, but it's when people accuse you of trying to kill them, I would think that you would go through a little bit of effort to make sure that it doesn't happen. And she even asked, well, will you make a statement that you're not trying to kill me? This lady I'm on the phone with. I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll send it to you. It requires a half an hour out of my day to go find a notary. But literally, Dan Smith has one within 30 seconds of him. That's all it takes. 2 minutes of his day to sign a statement. It takes a half an hour for me to get the statement. And I said, no problem. And then I caught her in the tracks, and she was like, oh, I didn't mean it. I'm like, oh, are you trying to be funny? I mean, is this, I mean, you trying to see if I'm not going to, make a statement that's, to negate a serious accusation? That's all I'm asking of you. And so I even accused Prepaid Legal of trying to kill me. I said, listen, she's like, that's Dan Smith, but they're not part of us. I'm saying, well, I'm going to accuse Prepaid Legal of trying to kill me too, the management there. She's like, well, we're in Oklahoma. I'm like, yeah, well, as if it doesn't take a phone call to Minnesota somewhere to my neighbors here to try to kill me. I mean, it's like she's got no brains. That it doesn't take much to conspire a hit. And she's like, well, we're not going to do that either. If we don't have to do that, then you're going to take us to court. So this is how I live my world. I'm in complete utter danger until somebody tells me that it's not happening. So I'm trying to get at Wish Mission. I'm trying to heal people. So I'm trying to get with the chaplain service at the VA to help in the research to see how this I'm trying to essentially help the pastors there, when they pray for the patients, trying to make it so that it's much more powerful. The prayer is actually much more powerful. And we'll see how easy this is to try and see kind of a we'll see if they're able to accept my nature. I realize that churches aren't going to be able to deal with me, but this is a government establishment, and they have chaplains there, and so I'm hoping that they can assist me in my research. Already I found Susan, one of the pastors there, has made a blanket statement against my religion. And by the way, they're supposed to honor all religions there. Anybody that you bring a Jew, a patient is a Jew, they bring in a Jewish priest or whatever to pray for this person. And so she's like, we can't have, I was thinking maybe I could be a minister. They have a class and stuff I can take to become a ordained minister at their staff, or to assist. Don't even have to be on payroll just to help out. And she's got resistances to this. We can't let somebody that's going to call themselves God to be able to do this. And I'm thinking, so you think you know what's going on? She thinks she knows what's going on. Then she knows the Jews know what's going on for the Jewish people, and then the Muslims, the Muslim priest knows what's going on for them, and everybody seems to know what's going on for each other. But for me, I'm incorrect, or I'm out of my mind by saying that I'm God. And she maybe look into getting some psychiatric help for her intelligence, because nobody's wrong and nobody's right when it comes to religion, including my strange beliefs. And I'm not out there always saying I'm God, but if I do it, nobody has the right to tell me that I'm wrong. So we'll see how this goes with the VA. And change the subject. Again, I've noticed this is frustrating. Look at the FBI link as far as the frustration level that these people seem to. What happens is that every major holiday, like Easter, and then my birthday, and then like Halloween, maybe Christmas, Thanksgiving, some of these major holidays that maybe has some kind of, shed some light on me. And maybe that's related to me, especially Christmas, or the Christmas coming up. I detect ladies, instead of talking to me, they seem like the way they react, that's like, well, wait, Chris, wait. Don't talk to me now and make love to me now, because it's going to happen at Christmas. No fear. And that's why I'm not going to talk to you and be your friend right now, because it's going to happen at Christmas. So trust us. This is the psychic inclination that I get. It's kind of as frustrating as the FBI and the way they handle these ladies that become friendly with me. They almost take them away from me. Like, as soon as that one lady becomes friendly, they take them away. So in a similar aspect, ladies who are somehow so cuckoo that they think that this is actually going to end soon. They don't seem to realize this has been going on for months, days, months, starting in '99, to years, to now 10 years later. And we have to imagine just how long that is. So every year I've been having this inclination of every Christmas, and every my birthday, and every Thanksgiving, and every Easter, that this is going to end and I'm going to be getting laid. Okay? Ladies and whoever's out there thinking that this is actually going to happen, that this ending is actually going to happen, you all are cuckoo. Okay? I could have told you this 5 years ago. Okay, about 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, I finally caught on to this, and I realized it's going to be a long time, because but it's just so strange how everybody else who's making the 6 figures, and this FBI is making the $200,000 a year, seems to think that they've got intelligence and that they're too intelligent to hire me as an agent. they are smart enough to realize that this is going to be ending really shortly here. Yeah, they're intelligent, and I'm not. I'm not smart enough to be part of any major income job. I'm going to tell you this. It is going to be a while before this ends. So I suggest, ladies, if you ever want to get with me, you should be my friend now, because I need some friends now. Not Christmas, because that's not going to happen. This magic ending is not going to happen. It's going to be a very slow process. And I'm telling you what, if I don't know if I'm not sure I'm going to do this, but if I tell you, I'm at a point where it's like, if I ever see you and I remember your face 10 years down the line or 20 years down the line when this ends, and I realize that you have met me in the past and you weren't my friend, I'm not going to be your friend in the future, okay? If you ever meet me in person, you need to be friends with me for real, right now. Okay? I ain't talking sexually. I just want friendly, and if it leads to something, that's fine. I'm just saying, you need to be friends with me right now, because if I ever catch you later and I realize that you dissed me or you weren't a friend of mine, and now you want to be my friend after I'm rich and famous, that's not going to jive too well, okay? I'm just letting you know. Giving you a heads up here. Try to be my friend in reality right now, because there is not going to be any quick ending, okay? It's going to be very slow. And I'm talking, it might be another 10, maybe 15 or 20 years, okay, before this ends, before this magic ending. And I'm hoping Wish Mission is that ending. But I'm realizing with it is going to be a slow process, okay? And I've realized I need to be patient. But I wouldn't mind somebody to love right now. So don't be giving me this psychic inclination I need to wait for Christmas for the P time, okay? Whatever, you know that word, the P time, okay? That's your fantasy land, okay? And I realize that I've been foreplayed, 10 years of foreplay has kind of got me realizing that this is not going to happen, and evidently you still think it's going to happen. So get it out of your mind and be my friend now, because I'm a nice guy and I'm pretty funny. Ask Donna. So I'm trying to get my sister Ramona to pimp me out on her. She's a single mother and a sperm donor kind of. She's got a mailing list. I'm trying to get her to pimp me out so that I can get some action while making a few more kids. I guess 10 billion aren't enough, so I got to create a few more the regular way. But I'm trying to go for the bonus of actually donating the sperm in person. It's called a human donor. We'll see where that goes. She's I know how much she is. I know how much she enjoys. How much she enjoys my happiness, which is very little. It's kind of why I have a feeling she's played a part in the turbulence when I was with my wife, and it's almost like she's like Satan sitting on her shoulders or something and telling her to be evil instinctively, so that I had no family life. And so now I'm doing the reverse. I'm telling her to, instead of effing me over, I want you to get me effed. So we'll see where this goes. I know how much she roots for my happiness. So let's see if she's anxious to set up her friends with a incredible stud muffin who is mentally ill. See how she treats this one. And I just want to say that I am secretly in love with all the employees at Nison's, and I want to make love to all of them, and that includes Nick, the owner. And I got to say, they got this new bartender named Brianna. Whoo! Makes the and she's just so nice too. Oh my goodness, she's so nice. It's almost like she doesn't know who I am or something. I mean, she's actually interested in me. And then, of course, she says, when I ask, so do you have a boyfriend? Of course, she could say no. So then I would be jumping her bones right there and there. But no, she has to say, yeah, I got a boyfriend. So it's almost like, it seems the way that, like, the way these people, ladies say it, it's almost like it's supposed to be an attraction process. Like, yeah, I got a boyfriend. That's screw me anyhow, because it's going to make it that much better when you orgasm, you know. And that's why I'm telling you this, so that you orgasm better, and it makes you that much more inherently evil in your mind when you're banging somebody else's girl, you know. I don't understand why they just can't say no. I don't have a boyfriend, so that way I'll jump her bones, you know. But anyways, she's hot. Brianna's hot. But so are the some other ladies there. And as far as making love to Tina, well, let's just say we should not have a loaded weapon nearby, near the bed, because well, she might use it to kill me during the process, kind of a Black Widow concept. But after if she doesn't do it, then after it's done, I might just shoot myself for suicide, you know. So that's the love that me and Tina have, you know. And I just want to say hi to Michelle. I think that's her name, the one that she just had a baby, and I think it might be mine. But I wish I could remember the encounter, the actual, you know. It sure would be nice if I could have that kind of memory recall. It must have been pretty good. Anyways, Michelle and I, she's like one of the only, we've hardly ever had a negative conversation. So hats off to her. She's one of the few, the proud. Actually, her boyfriend's a Marine, so and I'm not really into blondes too much, but Michelle is a darling, and so is Brianna. So those are two hot blondes, and they don't have an attitude. That's what I like about them. And then there's these two ladies, they're kind of like skunk heads. They're like twins, and they like to, I think their names are Emily and Michelle, another Michelle. And they like to play games with everybody about their twinsmanship. And, you know, I wish the game they play with me, they're playing a game with me to goof me up, and it's working pretty well. But the game I would like them to work with me is when one of them sleeps with me, and then they switch turns to try to goof me up, and then the other one sleeps with me the following day. That's the game that they should be playing with me, whatever they're... it may be the game they're playing with everybody else, but I need them to play that with me because I'm important. That's why. And undersexed.